Hello teachers, Mr. Fisher here. I am here to bring you a video tutorial on the Breakout Rooms extension for Google Meets. First off, right here, Breakout Rooms extension needs to be installed. When I click it, it opens a new tab, and here's the Breakout Rooms dashboard. Interestingly, with this dashboard, I would suggest that you start with courses, then move to rooms, then move to Meet. You have settings as well, some color settings, a choice of separate windows or the same window with tabs for your breakout rooms, and some other settings below. So, courses. I'm going to go ahead and delete this course so I can show you how I start a course. So you can see here, changes not yet saved. Must save every time, okay? So to begin with, I'm going to add a course. I'm going to make it 7 dual L and L, and I'm going to hit save. Now I have that course. When I move over to rooms, I want to make sure that the course selected is the one that I'm interested in working with, 7 dual L and L. Then I am going to look down here, and you see that there is a main room section where you want to put your main room meeting URL. Now, coming over to classes and choosing 7 dual, I already have my meeting link. If I two-finger click this, oh my God, come on, seriously? Okay, 4th time's a charm. Copy it in there and save. This is the main room link now. If I go over to Meet and I just want to open the main room, you're going to come down here, you're going to choose your course, 7D, you're going to hit Start Class, and you're going to hit Open/Sync Main Room. The main room is already synced because I hit Save. Making sure to hit that Save button also syncs. So when I just open this, it will open the main room, and it will automatically join me into the room. Now, as you can see, make this larger, we have a new option here since we put the extension on. It is turn off speaker. So that means if I don't want to hear this room speaking, I can mute the room. Now this doesn't make much sense necessarily when you're in a main room with the whole class, but it does make sense when you have 4 breakout rooms open and you only want to hear one of them. You would mute the other breakout rooms. So I'm going to close this. I'm going to come back to my breakout room. And as you can see here, breakouts, 0. There aren't any available, okay? So I'm going to go back over to rooms. I'm going to add. I'm going to add 4 breakout rooms. I'll name them breakout room 1, room 2, room 3, and room 4. Now, over here, I don't have to copy paste any links. You don't have to open 4 rooms and copy and paste them in, because when I hit save, it will auto-generate the links. Okay? So now, back up to Meet. I can now choose however many breakout rooms I want. If I only want 2, because I want to split the class in half, fine. I'm going to choose 4. Now that I've chose 4, I can open sync only the breakout rooms. I can open sync only the main room, or I can open both the main room and the breakout rooms. Okay? I'm going to do both. There's my main room. You'll see that it's my main room because it's titled main. It has the green camera icon. and it brings up the information as normal. Now, as you can see the tabs here, room 1, room 2, room 3, room 4. And main has changed to red now. Okay. Now, as you see, the room is on right now. It is not muted for the main room. Every other breakout room, though, is muted on all aspects of it. You can't hear the room. They can't hear you. They can't see you. These are things that you have to add on your own as you enter the rooms. Okay. Now, say I'm done speaking in the main room. My students are already in room 1, 2, 3, 4. I can minimize the main room for now. And when I come back to this, the breakout rooms extension tab, you have a retile option. That just cleans them up. And then you have the green. This makes this smaller. Still scrollable, but smaller. So I can put that in the corner while I'm not using it. Okay. Now, here's one issue. You can't push students into the rooms. They have to enter the rooms. So it's not perfect. I'm going to open this large to show you here. You have an option of assigning students to breakout rooms. This ad hoc means that you have the option to have the system add students randomly to breakout rooms. This goes by what students are in the main room. So if all of your students are already in the main room, it recognizes them and it will assign them to groups. Now, you also have an option to copy the links for the rooms. Okay, just click here. And you would have to come back over to the main room where all of your students are, go into the chat, paste, and send. Okay. Now, this obviously is going to take some procedure creation. And so what I've done in the past, let me pop over real quick to when I tried it with my advisory. In my slideshow for my advisory, as you can see, the internet does take quite a hit when you have 5 rooms open at once. So definitely something to be aware of. Don't mind my Bitmoji classroom. I actually haven't tried to multitask with all these open before. Quite taken aback by how much it has slowed the internet down. So it's a good example of the lag that happens. Also probably doesn't help that I'm screen recording through an internet app. Wow, okay. Here, I assign students to practice breakout rooms in Google Meets, and I ask them to click on the room that they were assigned to. So I would say, remember your room, and then they would go and click on the room. This is the only way. I can't show you what it's like to assign students because there's no one in the meeting right now, so I can't use that option. There has to be people in the meeting in order for them to be assigned by you or be assigned randomly. So, additionally, you have options to visit each room from this dashboard. And as you saw, when I go to room 2, it unmutes the room. So you can listen in. Room 1 unmutes the room and automatically mutes the other room. So that's one option. Also, you can speak to the room. Unmuted me. You can see from there that I'm speaking. Or you can look in on the room, like the great and powerful eyes. So you could be muted, you could not hear them, but they could see you. And so that, oh, Mr. Fisher's in the room. But it's just for monitoring's sake, accountability's sake. Also, you can broadcast to all rooms. So if I hit this, every single room my face comes into, they're like, oh no, Mr. Fisher's here. Get back to work. I'd be like, this is Mr. Fisher, the great and powerful. Everyone get back to work. Very laggy right now. So, and then I can hear all the rooms at once if you ever wanted to hear what it's like to have a full classroom again. But I don't see much reason for that. So, this is a very much play around with it type of situation. I'm still not fully proficient. It's still quirky. You can add a room on the fly, and if you hit save, it'll auto-generate. You go back to Meet, you choose 5, you go to Start Class, and you say Open Breakouts, and a 5th breakout room will open. Hopefully. Anyway, you get the point. You gotta play with it. Ask me any questions, and I'll try my best to help out. There are tutorial videos that this person who made this actually created. It is found in here. So it's like, it's interesting how he didn't make it very salient. If you click here, very important changes, nicknames, codes. He explains things pretty well. And then if you go to courses, nope. I thought he had a tutorial. Oh, right here, question mark. And he's got a bunch of tutorials. Frequently asked questions, how to do things, tutorial videos. So my tutorial video is only necessary to show you that there are tutorial videos. But anyway, I hope you've enjoyed, or at least been informed, or maybe not. I hope you all have a nice rest of your whatever that you are watching from right now. Bye bye.